What's up, guys? This is Sebastian again. Today I'm going to go over some of the recent pickups that I've had. Most of these, keep in mind, are from the Goodwills here in town, here in Phoenix. So it's a mix of clothing, art, and books. So I'll start getting going here. This first one is a cool little print called The Creation of Man by an artist named Ree Munoz. Just really beautiful colors and composition on this one. Next up, got this Patrick Nagel piece print. It's kind of a small, medium size, but it was very cheap, under $5, and with the discount, 20% off, it was under $4. So I love Patrick Nagel, so can't go wrong with that, in my opinion. Next up, going through the artwork first. This is a cool piece, fairly large. This was kind of a style in vogue, it seemed like, in the 80s. And the artist is somebody named Valois Vigil, I think. They are apparently fairly well known. I'm going to have to really properly research, but it should be sellable at a good price. I have started trying to consign work to some of the some stores around town just to have some more conduits for moving the work, besides me having to sell everything direct, which I don't mind selling direct, but I love picking up artwork, but artwork takes time to move. So, and it's a space issue. So yeah. This is a cool one I picked up yesterday. And this is a poster featuring the artwork of N.C. Wyeth, who was a very famous illustrator in the early 20th century. And he's the father of Andrew Wyeth. That's a multi-generational art family, very good, like, figurative art. This one, my buddy, one of my reseller buddies who saw me pick this up was giving me grief because he's like, the hell are you going to pay $25 on this thing? That's crazy. But this is a great artist, Rex Ray. And it's artwork for, like, promotional gallery exposition. I think they did in around 2000 here in Scottsdale. So you know what? I don't mind having this around. With coupon, it was about $20. We'll see what it can sell for. Maybe 100, 200 to the right person. This one is cool. This is a t-shirt. And it's from Europe. It's a Euro comic. And actually, I think it's fairly valuable. They priced it real cheap on this one, and it's new with tags. I can't remember. It's who's the artist on this? Oh, it's Hugo Pratt. Yeah, for Corto Maltese or whatever. I remember seeing these around in Europe. I never actually read this comic, but it is beautifully drawn. This one I took a flyer on just because it is a size small, but my parents are just doing a trip to Tahiti right now. So I figured I'm going to get this because I don't know why, actually, but the design is cool. So there's that. This guy is a Macintosh jacket. Very nice. Size large. Priced at $10, so with coupon, $8. So that's a good deal. This one's from myself, actually. I picked up. I've been looking for some denim wear. This is just a Levi's with, I love the dark blue with that kind of orange stitching. It just kind of pops. So I'm excited to wear that one. Let's see here. We got, I am a bit of a sucker also for basketball jerseys, and this player Ja Morant, I actually can't stand him, and I actually paid up on this too. This was with coupon, it was about $24, but the thing is, it's got a cool design on it. So I'll make money on it, not too much. But yeah, John Morant sucks. Don't forget that, kids. Here's a actually, this is pretty nice Mbappe t-shirt. Just these little touches I kind of like this with the French colors right there. Paid about $2.50 on this. Maybe sell for, you know, mid-20s. Now this one Goodwill. They didn't clock this one properly, I think. But this is Tracy McGrady high school jersey. Got it for about $10. So these are these kind of retro high school jerseys they do for some of these like great players. So this one I'd be tempted to keep. I really loved McGrady as a kid. I've been trying to hit blankets and stuff like that a little more. Blankets, quilts, all that. And this one I found for, you know, paid about $5. It's Taylor Swift, new with tags, blanket for her Red tour. So, you know, Swift people are crazy. They pay money for this stuff. And I don't think they did a high production runs for things like blankets, because I think Taylor Swift is fairly crafty and she understands it's always good to limit supply. Oh, this one's cool. It's the tag's cut out, but it's vintage. Le Cauchemar de Dracula, so French vampire. Got this for $2. I should try and list it soon, just because of Halloween season, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get around to it that quick. But I'd probably sell for $20. Nothing crazy, but I just really like the style. Let's see, when is this? Oh, this is cool. Carhartt jacket. They priced it at $18, so with coupon, take off a couple bucks on that. So good deal. Sell easy. This one I picked up at Salvation Army. I've been trying to work in some of the Salvation Armies, the St. Vincent de Paul's, just to mix it up beyond Goodwill. No tag on this one, but it's a cool graphic, and it's got that foil on it. So this is one I'd be tempted to. I'll probably have to wear it a couple times, just because I like it. This is one of those books I pick up a lot, Back to Eden, the larger vintage editions. It's kind of like Always Easy Money. It's like Alternative Health. It's usually $2, sell for $30. And it has a fairly high sell-through. Vintage horror style kind of book. Mr. Bounce's Numbers. I took a flyer on this one. I do a lot of children's books because A, it's an area of interest. B, there's a lot of cool artists in that niche. This one's a rare book from the early 80s with, what's that dude's name? Roger Hargreaves. Grew up reading all these, you know, the little booklets with the different characters. The design's very simple and accessible, and I think very appealing. So I'll have to see. I'll research this one, see what's possible on it. Louis Ferdinand Céline. I've never seen this edition. He's one of my favorite writers, even though I think he was a really all-time anti-Semitic character. So, you know, he had issues. Tori Amos tour shirt from 2023. Picked up for a couple bucks. Well, even less than $2. That should be fairly sellable. I think she has a strong fan base. Here's a Grayson kind of golf shirt. I pick Grayson up when it's priced within reason. Just look for the little wolf logo. This is a nice color. Got it for $6, and then take off with the coupon, so closer to $5. This is a cute one. Minnie Mouse. sweater or sweatshirt. It's got some cool patches. And I learned the hard way with Disney. It's an incredibly saturated market. And so you got to be a little choosy with the pieces you pick up. This one was $4 list, and then it was, closer to $3 with coupons. So not going to go wrong with that. Also, Minnie Mouse is one of my niece's favorite characters. So sometimes I feel a fair obligation to pick up some of that stuff to honor my niece and nephew. This is just vintage jean shorts. Levi's. Got these for myself, just to remember the 90s. Psycho Bunny polo. One of my buddy YouTube resellers that I follow and actually met because he lives here in Phoenix, Ro, he hates Psycho Bunny, and that just cracks me up. But got this for $6. I don't know what I'll sell for, but it'll be fine. Got a, I think it's Nick Bosa, if I recall correctly, jersey. It's not stitched, but it was so cheap. After coupon, it was $8, so that'll be good. Got a bunch of these, which was Patagonia. Oh, there we go. Patagonia short sleeve button-ups. These were very cheap. $4 list and a bit less with coupons, so these are pretty solid. This one's very basic. I try and stay away from pure basic, but it's also Patagonia and it was properly priced. Well, you know, $7, so that's good. This one I'll be interested to research. I think it's fairly vintage Woolrich with the flag puffer vest. So this one was about $10 after coupon, and I won't lose money on that. This took a flyer on just because it's cool folk art. Seeming looks a little bit pilgrimy. I don't know when it's from, so I'm gonna have to really research it. But it's wood. It's got a little initials, so we'll have to see. But the design is really cool. So for a lot of these things, and it wasn't expensive. $7.50 list. For these kind of things, I'll pick them up just because eventually should sell at a decent price. And I like having this stuff around, so that's kind of I try not to pick up stuff that's gonna piss me off that I picked up and be like, I hate this thing, and I hate having it around, especially if I don't, I can't really comp it or get too much info. Just a basic Lacoste green t-shirt, but not too bad. The price was $6. I personally like Lacoste. This one, oh man, which way does this go? I just thought this was a cool kind of Southwesty, South American kind of style. $10, 8 after coupon. Really cool. I like picking this kind of stuff up. Also, I don't know too much about it, but I'm gonna take the risk on it because I think it's cool. Another one a little tricky to comp, but it's local. Diamondbacks women's kind of hoodie. I think it's from a couple years back. It's pretty neat. It wasn't too expensive. Actually, it was a little more expensive than I just realized. It was $15, and then after coupon probably around $12, but that one should be good. This one I got to wear for myself with these like cranes. It's got crane patterning, and it was half off with the because it was pink was the half off color, so it was $4. Luxury Distressed, made in Amsterdam. So I'll probably wear it, see how much I like it, and then I can always list it for sale later on. That's what I'll do sometimes is I need to get, I'll wear something, get it out of my system, you know, and then move it on. This was just a cool floral, funky parrot Hawaiian t-shirt. It's like I think like a golf performance brand. I wasn't aware of this brand, Kenny Flowers, but paid $8 with the coupon. Probably sell for around $30 is my guess. This is Disney. The only thing that sucks on this hoodie is that it's extra small, but it is Halloween themed, and I think it's Disney Parks. But I don't know, probably sell it for between $30 and $40. Paid about $9. Usually that's kind of a general rule of thumb for myself, is I try and do the 3-in-1. So cost is 1, and ideally you sell for 3 times that. So you basically net about 2x on average. This is just a cool Formula 1 t-shirt. Paid about $6, and the guy's name is Joseph Newgarden. I don't really follow American Formula 1 stuff. This guy won IndyCar, the Indy 500, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. This is a cool vintage one. Cool vintage t-shirt. Touched by an Angel. I'll pick up religious stuff every once in a while, because I think, personally, I like actually a lot of religious imagery when it's done with a bit of style or razzle-dazzle. Especially like old Catholic art, like Flemish, 16th, 17th century. Some of that stuff's really cool. Mariah Carey t-shirt. It's not all that valuable, but I just like Mariah Carey because she's kind of really represents some of that 90s pop culture to me. This is a cool image too. There were a couple of these. There was one I left behind, but these were about $5-6. Honestly, won't make much on them. I'm just happy to have them kind of in the store. Nice Elvis shirt. I couldn't find proper comps on this one, but I figure it should sell easy just because it's a nice graphic. Paid about $6 on it with the coupon. And then saying, what else we got left here? Oh, yeah, there's one more Mariah Carey one. This is a cool one. It's officially licensed, but it's not like concert or anything. And let's see if we got any more interesting stuff in here. Oh yeah, I got a couple. I came across a lot of textile and kind of pattern artwork for Japan. These vintage books like this. There were a whole series of them, so I picked up quite a few. Some of them were a little priced up, $3, but what I'll do is I'll lot them all together, and I probably will be able to do, to the right person, it should sell all right. And these will be pretty fun to just look through and kind of get a feel for some of the history, fabric, textiles from Japan, which I don't know that much about, but I think it's cool. This one might be worth decent money. I really do need to research it. Lana Del Rey. It's kind of a special issue book. We'll see. I think it's fairly rare. So we'll see. Sometimes I pick these up because I'm like, this stuff that's tied to musical artists, like that rug for the woven rug for Taylor Swift that's tied to her concert tour stuff, is that's always stuff I like to look at, because usually it's some of the production, they don't make too much supply on that stuff, so it can be worth exploring or picking up. Vintage Hayek book, Denationalization of Money, The Argument Refined. I'm not really into the Austrian School of Economics myself, but a lot of people are, and the vintage stuff can be decent. Witchwood, just kind of a cool looking vintage book. Some of these I just pick up for the vibes. This is for personal interest, and I'll list it, but I just like having it. Is a French edition of Tennessee Williams' Streetcar Named Desire and Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. So I like a lot of the vintage foreign editions. The French stuff is often not as valuable as I'd hope, because the shipping rates, France often had subsidized shipping rates to the U.S., so the material is actually fairly easy to access, except now after tariffs it's a lot harder, because I collect a lot of the vintage French fashion magazines like Elle, and now it's very hard to access, but there's still a good amount of supply here because of the previous rates made it easier to get that material here in the U.S. And plus, French is one of those languages that a lot of people like to learn, like Spanish. So there's a fair abundance of that material here in the U.S. Otherwise, that's a good portion of the recent pickups. This is a cool one I picked up actually at Savers. I've been trying to work in Savers as well a bit more. Vintage, late 80s, early 90s, I believe. Son's track jacket. And I've been finding a few of these are the All Saints button-ups. And this one is got some cranes or herons or whatever. And it was priced very cheap. I can't remember how much, but I think I paid about $4. So yeah, that's most everything. And then actually, this is a t-shirt I was very excited to pick up myself. I got this on eBay in an auction. I actually had to pay up a bit, but you know, Wile E. Coyote and his friend Roadrunner all over print. I was very excited to add that one to the collection. So yeah, that's some of the recent pickups, and hope you guys enjoyed. I'll try and mix in a variety of videos here and there, different styles. I'll do another recent sales pretty soon. So yeah, take care, have a good one. Feel free to message, comment, let me know any suggestions. So yeah, have a good one. Bye-bye.